Work is important for a lot of people. It's really important for them financially so they could pay their bills and be able to provide for themselves and their family. At the same time, also provide fulfillment for a lot of people and purpose in their life. And unfortunately, medical conditions, illnesses, injury can sometimes get in the way of people being able to perform their job to the best that they can. And that's what, as medical providers, that we are willing to help. And I think the biggest part of that is whenever that happens, that you are sick with a severe cough or severe back pain after injuring yourself, that the sooner you come and communicate with your doctor, the better off you'll be. Oftentimes, a lot of conditions you can manage on your own, and sometimes patients just need a little bit of information about what can I do now to manage my symptoms. And that could be as simple as talking to our nurse in the clinic, and they can provide some of that information, or sometimes talking to us for that reason. And if you do that, oftentimes you can manage the symptoms enough that you can still go to work. Sometimes those over-the-counter medications are not enough, and we can also prescribe medications. At the same time, sometimes those conditions are more severe that you really cannot do any work at all. In those situations, certainly we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to at least help you get better faster. And the sooner you come to see us, then the sooner that we can start treatment to help you get better. There are some medical conditions, back pain is a good example, where if you go back to work too soon and do certain activities too soon, that they can make the injury worse again and you can have more pain again. In those situations, we can give the patient some guidance in terms of what activities they need to restrict when they go back to work. And we can also provide a guidance to their employer such that their employer can accommodate them in a way that they can go back to work, be productive, but at the same time not aggravate any injuries that they have. So the key for patients when they have any medical condition that's causing them to miss work is to see their medical provider as soon as possible. And by doing so, we can able to tell you what's going on, provide treatment for you in a timely fashion, and hopefully prevent you from having to miss any time off work. Or if you do have to miss time off work, we can provide documentation to your employer such that you don't have to have any concern that your medical condition will affect your job.